All right, I'm here today to let everybody know I'm throwing my hat in the race for Blackberry Supervisor. Before I get started, I want to thank Jimmy Adams for nearly 24 years of service and everything he's done in the community. Jimmy I've known for a number of years. I was in the Kiwanis with him. And Jimmy's always supported me in the things I've done. He's came to the Gym for Short Ride, spoke for us. In the Kiwanis Club, he voted for me to be Secretary and Treasurer, Vice President, and also when I was President, Jimmy supported me. So this is not a personal attack on Jimmy. This is talking about the facts and what needs to be done in the Blackberry District. Today I've had people reach out and said like a third world country when they go through that neighborhood sometimes. And the community center has been the biggest thing that needs to be addressed right now. One thing is an asset to the community. We need we need another daycare. We need a pool. It's good for sports programs. It's good for the youth to grow there. It's a feeder program to the high school. I've talked to Wayne Davis this morning, and he thought it'd be a good idea if it was opened up in the future. Potentially could be used for a remote sheriff's office if they had room in the building. And another thing is he spoke about the crime. Usually in the areas that you have community centers, things of that nature, your crime rate's down because the kids have somewhere to go and take care of their energy. The next thing is I've got some pictures I want to show people that's been sent to me and in the neighborhood. And this is one of the.
Show them a little bit closer to the camera. What neighborhood is that?
This right here is Willie Craig Road.
Yeah.
Well, this is next to Saddle Club. Yeah. And October, when I saw Jimmy at the pancake breakfast at the Kiwanis, he told me this house was going to be taken down, and that was October. You know, Lawless spoke the other day about we need housing. We do. We need housing all over the county. Blackberry especially, we need new housing for people, affordable housing. You could even put a tiny house. You know, I put a tiny house on my property. You could do tiny houses on these properties if you had to. You could do duplexes. Another thing is, when I was out talking to the people in the community, PSA is a big deal up at Fairmont Drive. About everyone at the end of the road has filters, 3 or 4 filters, and they still can't drink the water. And it's been like that for at least pre-COVID. And they've asked several times to get help, and they get a deaf ear. So that's my main goal once I'm elected, is do what we can to get the community center up. It's going to take $2.5 million in funds. We got to do a lot of fundraising. We got to get a feasibility study done. We got to get a business plan. I've already talked to Joe Rogers. I talked to Ms. Crabtree, and they've told me what needs to be done. I'm going to reach out to Ren Williams, which is our delegate. Also, I talked to Eric Phillips at midnight last night, and I'm going to be reaching out to Bill Stanley, see if they can help. We need to get this center back up for the community. It'd be good for everyone involved. The next thing is reversion. I'm going to make sure we don't have to worry about reversion as long as I'm living on Blackberry. And people ask why. Reversion was a big thing 3 or 4 years ago until legislation stepped in and took care of it. Now, I'm not going to attack Jim Adams, but he and Tommy Slaughter for Reed Creek supported reversion every time it's on the table. And I fought with them about it and talked to them about it. And, you know, I'm not going to attack them for it, but I just want to make sure that reversion is never going to be in Henry County, because we lose our rights, our taxes go up, they can annex our land. People don't realize the city can annex within 10-mile radius. They can take the Walmart, they can take the racetrack, they take the industrial park, which is our tax base. You work together as a team, you get more done. You can't do anything by yourself. It's just like on the board. You got to have at least 4 votes to get something to pass. And that's why I intend doing all I can to make sure I get along with Deborah, Dillard. I mean, everybody's on the board's got to work as a team. You know, I play sports. If you got a superstar, you're not going to win much. But if you got a team, you can get things done. That's all I got to say. Ask you for your vote. Come November 4th, give me your vote, give me a chance. You've had 24 years on what you see now, so give me a chance, see what can happen.